Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
On a tank, Trundle's still pretty good in the early levels at just taking on a 1v1, so it definitely feels comfortable for Croco there. I like the Trundle lock-in, but Wayward has answered with a Bard as well, down on the bottom side.
Aggressive plays. Croco still has his topside jungle to clear out, so I would expect that's what he'll do now, and not a whole ton of action coming out anywhere else on the map. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon!
Yeah, I don't know about that one, because Harry's gone under the tower! It's a disaster for the AL. Taking an opportunity now to start up the Drake.
I love this, because AL did the same thing in their last series. They were pretty much taking Drake on spawn every time. Iwandi gonna be fine with Magical Journey.
Yeah, getting chunked, though, on the way. This should be the Drake taken, and perhaps hung as well, as Croco just charges forward, but crash down over the top of the pillar. Keep himself safe.
You would hope and expect to start seeing those soon. WE, though, trying to find an avenue on top. Ult's all available.
Harry could be in trouble. Knocked back, and now CC'd up. The crash down is there. Harry, for a second time, CC chained into his death. Oh,
and
time at the bottom
I think he assumed there's more people in that tribe rush.
Iwandi knew someone was there. He knew what was going on. Kale could be in trouble here, but has his ultimate available. Will walk away with his life as Shank's in trouble here. Wayward pulling him away from the tower. Shockwave to buy space, and Harry gets in between his mid laner and Wayward, but Wayward's having none of it. Forces the flash, blast cone away, but Wayward's ghosting, and Shanks is down. It's a solo kill from the Wayward warrior as Fofo moves in to try and finish off Harry as well. I'm pretty sure the Udyr gets bring it to AL a little bit more than what we saw in the first series. 2,000 on the Drake as Croco moves in. Hostile takeover will catch two players, but it's enough. In fact, Udyr can do that too. Both of these top players just completely ignore Oriana.
I wonder if oh, nice Tempered Fate.
Uh-oh. Shank's in big trouble here. The stun doesn't land, but the crash down does. Shank's low on HP, and the Magnet Storm pulls him in, and the bullet time moves the rest of the team away. Bailout in play here, but I don't think they can get an answer. Shank's down, and Herald should be secured.
I don't even think AL could have.
Really talks about, like, a lot of the time you can even forego boots if you have an opportunity to get a spike, to get another serrated Dirk, or to... I was curious who is shot calling on this team, who is the one leading the charge. It seems like maybe Hung is the one calling the shots. Let's see if we can find out in some interviews over the next week or two. If that's the case. Tempered Fate comes out, and the bullet time, look at the combo onto Hope. Keeps himself alive for a second with the bailout, but it's not enough. 1-for-1 now as they go underneath the tower. Iwandi low on HP, trying to escape but taken down. Double kill comes through for Shanks, and they're looking for a little bit more. Wayward over the wall though, and Fofo hops away. And it's a stalemate lyric as both teams posturing. Dragon started here. Harry moves forward. And there we go, Hung flashes in, but Hope knew it was coming. Gets out with his life. Harry on the front line tanking and jumps over the wall as well. Everybody dashing in every direction as WE trying to retreat, but AL don't want to let them go. Iwandi on the bottom side, but bullet time across everyone. Kale forced away, but still survives. AL, one man up and start the Drake.
Yeah, AL...
4 items, you're never catching Harry.
No, he's going to be such a nuisance. WE are kind of all-inning on just, okay, Tempered Fate on the Shanks.
Shank's in trouble here, has the shockwave available, but has to flash over to safety, but Wayward has none of it. Beautifully played by the top laner at WE. This is the best game from Wayward I've seen in a while.
Right, Wayward stepping up now. Oh, he's still going, Kale!
Days. Wayward is just having none of it from AL here. He's taking this game into his own hands. It's WE.
Map, I guess it is a 3v3 right in front of their eyes, but you need to be careful.
I don't believe in object permanence. If I can't see them, they're not there.
They don't exist.
Although, great little call here from AL. They're just going to start the Baron off, just see if WE will come and check. The on-hit Varus as well, pretty quick at getting through that. AL here on the scene. Hung starts it off. Bullet time across the team. The bailout keeps them alive, but they're gone. Double kill through for Prince. And that's the shockwave not even used before Shanks went down. Hope trying to escape with his line.
Resets come through. They're going to have the Baron. AL's base is going to potentially be in tatters in the next 2 minutes' time. Gave too much time, and then here, Magnet Storm by Hung into the bullet time from Prince. Exactly what you need to do to be able to... Oh, God. We're getting more Mudge. He's gone!
If Wayward doesn't get the MVP in this game, like, there's nothing that you can do on Cassante to get an MVP because this is unbelievable.
I just want to believe that Wayward has certain days of the week he's not willing to work. And you know what?
Yeah.
I get that. There's certain days of the week I don't work.
Maybe
Monday through
Walls
Wednesday
made him cry before this game. And, you know, that's, you were saying how he loves to make a player cry, and the players love it.
Without context, it sounds very bad, but... like, no, so I got
even with context, it doesn't sound that great. Oh, Tempered Fate. Onto 2. It's a good route, though. Onto Iwandi, and actually, he's the one caught out instead. Wayward melted down, Shockwave back, and a bit of vengeance for anyone's legend here. Fofo pushing in the mid lane in the meantime as Croco chases onto Hung. They're desperate for as many kills as they can. Bullet time does very little. Fofo got the tower in the mid lane, but at what cost is Print? Or 2 earlier. In fact, the Baron buff still in the pocket of WE. It's only Fofo and Prince.
Pushing bot, pushing mid. There's really no good entry points for AL. Unless the entry point is through Wayward himself.
Prince moving in on the top side. Wayward wants to start things off. Oh, actually knocks Croco out of it, but that's the Magnet Storm! Bullet time! Beautiful combo coming out from WE. Wayward low on HP, but it's a 3v5. This is surely lost for AL as Hung looks to cut off the retreat here. The stun comes on through as Harry buying space for his team. Hope and Croco are out, and Harry, he's got a lot of armor. Is it enough armor? It might just be the stun comes out, but everyone else had given up.
Still 2 kills. Able to get more gold in their pockets. And hell, once they start getting in front of like inhibitor turrets, right? Tristana hammering on these turrets. Prince throwing out a bullet time, zoning everyone off. It is going to be quite...
Let's see if they can finish the job. Like you say, they kind of stalled out. I say week number 1. We're still in week number 1, but you know what I mean.
Croco already down.
Oh no! Where's the Trundle gone?
Iwandi's ult to come back up. And I think really just go for the push.
I guess Croco.
Yeah, great point. I mean, we've been seeing him consistently use it as a form of like locking whatever one member of WE is too far forward, which has usually been Hung, which really still isn't that good of a thing to do because then he just Magnet Storms into the bullet time. But we do have the experimental Hexplate now. I like that he will have more ultimate haste, so it means if any shenanigans do break out, Croco should typically always have his ultimate up.
Man, this is so hard to defend. That's 2 inhibs taken
down 10K
here.
gold lead.
Tempered Fate, it's only onto Croco, not the best target for them. And you're absolutely right, yeah, 10,000 gold. Last chance saloon here as the bomb blows up, hit Shanks as well. Wayward pulling the Udyr into the team. Harry trying to survive as Magnet Storm comes in. The bullet time is there as well. It's Magnet time here for WE. Triple kill for Prince, and he looks for a little bit more on the fountain. That's the Quadra. Harry, the last one left for Prince's first Pentakill in the LPL.
What a great way to step back into this series. Prince getting set up.
On the side of AL, they've got a similar thing to what WE had last game of all AD, but crucially as well, having double crit AD carry, it does
What really does he do? Does that slow really do all that much? But I'm gonna find out here. Get the Drake coming out like you pointed out. Wayward just going to do a nice job clearing this ward. Croco nowhere near in range, so I don't think he should be punished. Oh. Okay, yeah. But shouldn't be able to find too much. I mean, no wave being here. But the point I was going to make is just the fact that, you know, these players coming over from LCS, I feel like I owe it to Mizel to support them a little bit. But Croco, ult being thrown out.
Here we go. Knockup comes across. Can they bring down the Mundo? They absolutely can. First blood into the pocket of hope. And I think Cruz stop the stack. Grubs are up on the top side of the map as well, but WE not wanting to trade here. They want to contest this Drake. We're going to have a 50-50 spot on our hands as Croco gets in and gets the Drake. The feathers come flying back and Iwandi goes down. Hung next target, but he's flashed into the pit. He's stuck. He's absolutely stuck. And Hope now surviving only just. Prince could proc a Q here. Looks for Hope, but the Feather Storm keep 3 on those Grubs, so doesn't get the massive advantage. Bit of support from...
Sounds right.
Yeah, I'm not 100% convinced. I feel like my literary knowledge is weak at best. We should be able to clear this wave. And yeah, WE going to back away. And to be honest, this is the pace that WE are much more comfortable with, based on what we saw in the first series. But also, Like, AL have drafted for this kind of pace. Like, 2 scaling AD carries in both mid and bot. TP behind from WE. I was wrong. They want a faster pace. They want to kick this one off. Kale straight to the back line. There's a knockback comes on through. Shanks goes down. Kale goes down. An arrow to the heart as Croco will fall. And WE, they match the kill score.
They were not ready for the flank to come through. Still 2 members alive, but WE should be able to turn this into at least another 2 turrets. They just picked up 1. Fofo hammering on one in the top lane. I wonder if they'll want to push more here. Probably not a good idea considering that the the death timers are still so low. That member's going to be up soon, but there it is. The 2 turrets picked up for WE.
Why is Fofo not playing AD LeBlanc? Like, he's the one mid laner in the league, apparently, that loves a side lane tower. Like, he's playing the style that AD LeBlanc is meant to do. Nobody that plays AD LeBlanc is even doing this. Oh, Shanks moves in. Fofo, the target, does not have his ultimate available. Knocked into the brush. Kale doesn't even get...
L2 follow up on the rest of that.
Yeah, no way, because he's on RNG. He's playing later on.
There's no way W can try to either zone them off or set up for like another big flank play coming out from Fofo or, you know, from even someone like Wayward.
Do you have a bit of a scrap between the top laners here? And actually, Prince has moved over as well. Suddenly, it's a disaster for Harry. Wayward once again sets it up.
And kind of force AL to try to contend and get some vision control back, and then W can start using that to move on, which I don't really even know if they should, just how tanky WE are. Again, Fofo's still going to be a threat, even if your targets also has the Crypto Bloom, which is also giving him the pen and the utility it's going to bring. So we can see now WE wanting to start up this Baron.
Here we go. Croco on the top side of the I mean, the Baron's just going to go down. They're just not even going to be able to contest it. Baron's already taken by WE. Iwandi starts the fight here. Onto Hope. It might go down. Harry's on a flank. This is the opportunity for AL to punish. They found Wayward as well. Knocked back and taken down. That's 2 kills. But General Wisdom is...
Find another, you know, big play where they get behind him. He will just be dead. Prince also having a lot of utility in terms of just so much movement speed, right? Swifty's Ghost Blade.
Looks like AL want to fight here. Croco on a massive flank, but look at the damage coming down from Fofo. Onto Hope, he's forced to Featherstorm at this point, as he's forced back into the base entirely, and that means Croco is basically alone on the play. He's trying to escape, and I think he might just get away with it as well. This play, this is one where you got to tilt your head sideways right here, because it's going all kinds of pear-shaped. Harry knocked up, jumps away to safety, keeps himself alive here, but Iwandi now using that ultimate. Shanks getting in onto the play, but hooked up by Iwandi here. The bomb on Iwandi's head. Can Shanks survive is the question as Iwandi retreats to the tower. Hope taken down by Fofo as they look for more onto Croco as well. Wide on the hook, but pulled in by Wayward. And now, towers falling. WE feeling strong with the Baron buff still in pocket. They can siege the base.
Fofo is just huge right now, and it looks like that's what they're going to do. Harry trying to put some threat behind him, but it doesn't mean anything. They can just take the base.
This fight was all about Fofo. Massive damage coming in, forcing the ult early from Hope, and finishing off Shanks as well. This is WE coming back in style. A disastrous first series, but now a 2-0 over AL, putting themselves evens on the scoreboard.
Yeah, AL, I mean, not able to find many opportunities in the early game. When